leave the dates on a cliffhanger. Guys, this is basic 101 strategy on how to leave the date. See, a lot of times we have so many different advice that goes out. I said it times and times and being like, hey, make sure you got the next thing planned, right? Next time you got the but here's the other opportunity that you have. As a guy, when you're on that date, you may take her out for some food, for some ice cream, a walk, things that I probably told you guys in the past, to play the game easier, right? But one of the most important things is I often hear a lot of guys like, Coach, when should I go in for the kiss? When I'm at their door, should I walk her home? Should I walk her to her car? How do I know that, she just not, you feel me? I'm not just not talking to a black raw, right? What do I do, Coach? What do I do? And here's another idea, right? Leave her on a cliffhanger. What does this mean? I mean, this is like, there's two ways of going about it, right? You go about it one way or you go about it two ways, right? Okay, first way, you can go on and make this, the great adventure. Right? You can make this the greatest adventure that she had in her life. But I want you guys to understand this. When I tell you guys a great adventure, I'm talking about, you're making her experience not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6, 7, right? Life experiences with you. I know guys are like, man, Coach, how do you do this? Why would you refer us to do this? I'm telling you guys, I've told this numerous times. If you can give her an experience of being like, I've never been on a date with this person ever. Oh my gosh, this is like the greatest thing I've ever experienced. Now, some guys struggle with this because it's the first time you've been on a date with this girl. It's the first time you guys are meeting up and this, that. There's so many metrics that you're trying to go ahead. This is advanced. The reason I'm bringing it up and I'm saying, hey, this is the first example is because when you, as a guy, when you take solo dates, I've said this a lot of times, solo dates, right? And you go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places that you, 6, all these places that you really like. Guys, you're already living the dream. You've already said, I'm going here. I like to do this. I like to do this. But if you can give her this experience as a whole and cater that entire day to something of being like adventurous and this, that, and the third, oh my gosh, right? But here's the thing about these dates. At the end of the day, reality is you want something. You want something out of this. I ain't about to give you the same experiences and I'll get it. You feel me? That's the reality of it. Like, I'm trading my time and these experiences to gain something out of it. But here's the reason why this is the best choice to leave on a cliffhanger is because guys get to this point and I've gotten to that point where I'm like, man, I should really go crazy today. You feel me? I should, this, that, and third. But I realized, oh my gosh, her attraction for me automatically goes up as soon as I say, I don't want anything from you. This is where a lot of guys lose it, is because you can't control your lust. You gotta pump the brakes on your lust. Your temptation. I know she's fine. I know, but you gonna have to pump the brakes. And the thing with our minds, we're like, oh my gosh, I gotta go crazy. No, you don't. See, the benefit about this is being like, okay, I gave her all this experience. Now in her mind, she's like, well, of course they're gonna get a second date. I want a second date. I want to see this person. But when I say leave her on a cliffhanger, it's like, you don't kiss at the end of the night. You take her home, you say, hey, I enjoyed your time. Talk to you soon. X, Y, and Z, you just leave. Bye. Deuces, gone. Right? And the reality is, it's the same method, right? This is the first, it's an extreme, elite. The second one is just simple, right? You do your walk, you take her home. But the thing is, in the date, you gotta do something spectacular. You gotta do something different. You can't just keep it simple. Yes, I gave you an extreme version, but this is the easier version. You have to pique interest at the end of within the date. Point blank period, it's like a moment. You just gotta understand in the moment, right? How do I leave an impact? A lot of guys don't think about this because they don't go on that many different dates. And even when they decide to actually have a date or go on a date, they think at the nuance level of saying, well, maybe, if I can get her to hold hands, like, that might be a moment. It's like, no, she probably did that with somebody else before. It's like, well, am I interesting enough? Have I deepened my connection with myself to understand, oh, what am I thinking about? Like, certain things like that are moments. But a lot of times, it's like, it's not enough. If she's already experienced it, it's not enough. So I'm sitting here, I'm saying, hey, make sure you just have a moment. If you can get a moment in the date, you're good. But make sure at the end of the date, it's a cliffhanger. You gotta let her be. You gotta let her go. You gotta think and say, you know what? If this is the last time I'm seeing her, I'm gonna see her. This is my last time. And that's how you have a better approach to understanding, oh, I can leave her on a cliffhanger. And the goal of leaving her on a cliffhanger is for her to want more and to be like, what just happened? This is why I do the extreme. It's like when you go on an extreme date, and the reality of how to actually get on an extreme date, I believe, make sure that you're FaceTiming her, right? FaceTiming her, communication. Like, I don't believe you give her the great adventure if she not like if she doesn't even have desire for you. I don't 100% look at it. If she's not like into you, like, I really like this guy, and mind you, this is why sometimes you have to have that moment in the date where it's not even something that's like, it's just something that's cool, like you do. Like, it's just something, a moment that you know that you work on it, right? You go on a couple dates, you work on it. But what I'm trying to say is, when she has that, burning desire for you, she gonna make sure. I wanna see what. Can we get to the next episode? oh, he didn't kiss me, he didn't hold my hand, he didn't do anything. She's just like, what's wrong? In her mind, she's like, what's wrong with me? And that's the goal, right? You just want to be able to say, hey, can I take up some space? It's not toxic, y'all. It's just understanding, hey, this is the best thing I can do to make sure that I know, like, this chemistry that we're building, it's a slow burn. But we jigga, 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 choo-choo. Jigga, 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 choo-choo. Jigga, 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 choo-choo. All aboard the great adventure. All aboard the great adventure. All aboard. You know me, I'm on the rock. Yo. Before you know, don't follow that clip, That's how you gotta treat these girls. If you're not doing that, guys, if you're not using this to the best ability, stop trying to think in and being like, how am I going to end the night? Because the more you think about it, the more your chances go down, 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 down. But believe it or not, class is closed. Okay. Guys, I need you guys to tap it. Tap it for me. Guys, if you haven't popped into the Discord, go to the Discord. The link is in the bio. Just click it. The Book of Yay. Join the Discord, guys. Also, go to YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Turn me up. But I want to get to the one point that everybody's been asking me. Coach this, coach that, coach, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm doing a 6-month coaching program. Guys, it's a one-on-one. It's only a couple spots. Look, for the guys that are serious, go join the Discord. The link is in my bio. DM me one-on-one. And then we can go from there. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm only taking people that's trying to get off the bench and try to play the game and try to win. I'm not taking people that don't want to win. You guys ever been to a program and you look over here and you're like, oh snap, the program's good. Yeah, we're doing that, guys. So the guys that want to get their fitness right. For the guys that want to get their goals right. For the guys that want to demolish the dating game and go and understand how to go past the heartbreak, I'm that guy. For the guys that really want to tap in on their faith, I'm that guy. So I'm only going to take a couple guys that are really serious, guys. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna see how you're at. But I'm only taking serious people. If you are the type of person that say, hey, I'm done with the fact that I'm losing at life and I want to win, the people that are locked in with the Book of Yay, we gonna win. You gonna look at your teammates and you gonna say, I'm a winner. At the end of the day, if you come on this side, we gonna work. It's no BS. It's everything. It's daily. So guys, tap in. The Book of Yay. Go to YouTube, subscribe, lock in. But believe it or not, class is closed.